Hello Edify Path viewers. It is our absolute honor and pleasure to introduce Mr. Deepak Sapra, a man who joined the company in 2003 and today CEO API Pharmaceutical Services at Dr. Reddy's. It is our absolute pleasure having you here today, sir. I am Sneha Bhatia and I would like to take this honor of asking you a few questions.
Sure.
So my first question to you today is, sir, in the current situation, how is healthcare and pharma industry evolving?
Sure. So thank you, Sneha, and thank you for the kind words. As you know, in the last 1 year, especially since the time COVID struck, it has been absolutely unprecedented the way the world has changed. Everywhere the discourse is around things which the world was not very familiar with. Any newspaper you pick up, any TV channel you open, people are talking about vaccine, about COVID numbers, about cytokine storm, about medicines and all these things. I think the importance of healthcare has been really brought to the front in the course of this pandemic. And what it has done is it has created a very serious reflection and introspection on everyone, whether it is countries, whether it is private companies, whether it is individuals. Health is really wealth was the old saying, but it is reflecting itself in the way the pandemic has panned out. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that in every aspect of health, whether it is cure, whether it is prevention, whether it is diagnosis, whether it is providing services, you see a tremendous amount of a gap between what is there on offer and what the requirements are. All over the world, so many people are denied basic healthcare needs because of some structural inefficiency or the other. And therefore, this pandemic has been a very, very important event which has created a reflection in the world on the importance of healthcare. As I look forward, governments will invest more and more in healthcare. Private companies will invest more and more in healthcare. People will be more conscious about their health, and this will apply in all aspects, whether you're talking of hospitals, whether you're talking of diagnostics, whether you're talking of pharmaceutical companies, whether you're talking of healthcare management, whether you're talking of insurance companies who are in healthcare, technology companies who are in healthcare. Everywhere, the requirements are only going to increase very significantly and I would say almost dramatically. And this is a shift which we are seeing currently, and I'm confident that this will be the direction that healthcare will go.
Lovely, sir. Thank you so much for answering, and what a great insight on the entire evolvement of the industry. My next question to you, sir, is, in your opinion, how do we assess the talent requirement for pharma and healthcare industry?
Sure. As the healthcare needs go up, the need for talent grows up, and the need for talent cannot be overemphasized. It is the most important thing. You can have doctors, but you need good doctors. You can have nurses, you need good nurses. You can have pharmacists, but you need good nurses. So it's not so much about the quantity as much as it is about the quality. Certainly the quantity will increase because the healthcare requirements will go up. But what is far more relevant is the quality of this education, the quality of the talent that is coming in, whether it is from medical colleges or nursing colleges or pharmacy colleges or even engineering colleges. I think everywhere the quality of the talent and its ability to create a strong linkage and connection with the healthcare needs is going to be very important. And there I see a need for education to be very closely tied up with the requirements of the real world. Unless that happens, unless that linkage is strong, we will be struggling with the quality of healthcare that is provided to people. And therefore, I think in my view, the need for talent is very strong. However, the need for the quality of the talent is stronger, and the need for our educational institutions to tie up with the real world, with the industry, with the healthcare providers, with government to ensure that what they provide is of good quality and meets the needs of the ultimate users. That is going to be extremely important, and it will be a major challenge for all the people in this industry going forward.
Lovely, sir. What a great takeaway for all the Edify viewers on our platform, and definitely we would encourage our young learners to upskill and be a relevant part of the industry. Our last question to you, sir, today is, most of our Edify Path viewers would like to know this: what is the role of technology in healthcare and pharma industry?
So technology is going to be indistinguishable from healthcare. It already is to some extent. What was considered to be science fiction even 5 years ago is now par for the course. A simple device which you wear can measure at least 100 parameters on your body. The simplest parameters are, of course, temperature, heartbeat, pulse rate, etc. And this is going to be more and more. The way I look at it, there's going to be a very strong convergence between technology and healthcare, both on the requirements of diagnostics, as well as on the requirements of monitoring, as well as on the requirements of connecting with the people who can provide the services. Therefore, I think the role of technology is going to be very, very strong, and many healthcare companies which are looking at technology as an adjunct today will probably morph into technology companies which are providing healthcare services. I think the lines will get blurred, the two will converge to a very large extent, almost to the extent of being indistinguishable. So I look at technology as a very, very important element of healthcare in the years to come.
Sure. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your valuable insights, and thank you so much for joining us again today. I cannot thank you enough on behalf of the entire Edify family and our viewers for taking this opportunity and taking this time out for for sharing your valuable insights with us today. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Sneha. Thank you, everyone.